What we're trying to accomplish with having you fill that out is letting us know, yes, I indeed intend to graduate, because we feel you're at a credit threshold where you're close to completing your degree, but in some cases they may not be finishing off until summer as opposed to spring. So we're trying to clarify which term are you trying to finish in. That prompts us to review to make sure that you've met all requirements and met all the convocation requirements. And then the other part of it, which is a small part but an important part, is how do you want your diploma to read when we send it to you. So if you want your middle name on it, or no middle name, just your middle initial, we have that.
I would say 60%.
Okay.
Probably fill it out on time, where if there was something that needed to be told to the student in terms of you don't have this course, you don't have enough credits, they usually get that in before the spring term begins for, let's say, a May graduate, so that we could adjust their schedule to make any changes necessary for them to graduate. So I would say about 60% probably have it in before their last semester so that we can help them with that, whereas maybe 40% it's kind of a trickling in after the graduation information starts coming out. So in the catalog it says no earlier than a year, but we of course accept them if it is a year and a half out and you know when you want to graduate. So it's not that we're going to refuse anybody that wants to turn one in early. Probably people not knowing about it. It is on My.Lakeland. When you first get onto My.Lakeland, it's on the homepage there. And it's also something that we talk to our advisors about often. And the advisors I've talked to advisors who have said, has so-and-so come in and filled out their graduation application yet? And we check and it hasn't been done yet. So it's maybe just the communication, getting it out there so that students realize it's for both our office and for them to do kind of a safety check to make sure everything is complete.
There's some misperception of what we're trying to do here versus what we're trying to do with commencement reservations. So there's two processes we're trying to accomplish. This is to say, hey, I'm here, I'm ready to graduate, and we want to look at your audit and make sure everything's done. Signing up to go to the graduation ceremony is a completely different thing, and they're not one and the same, because this typically precedes that RSVP time frame well in advance. But a lot of students this year were very confused that I filled that out, so I'm signed up to walk graduation, and that is not the case, because we had a small window where that was open, and that was tied to ordering your cap and gown.